Hey everyone, ready for something kind of mind-blowing?
Yeah, always.
We're diving into AI and UX today.
Oh, wow.
And honestly, the speed at which they're merging is pretty wild.
Yeah, it feels like things are moving so fast.
Like, imagine this.
Oh, okay.
A recent study found that most UX pros are already using AI.
Most.
Wow. In their work. Yeah.
Huh. So it's not just a niche thing anymore.
Definitely not. It's becoming the norm.
That makes this deep dive even more relevant then.
Absolutely.
So where are we jumping in?
Well, the inspiration for this deep dive is an article by UX giants,
Oh, yeah.
Kate Moran and Jakob Nielsen.
Huge names in the field.
It was published pretty recently, too, in November 2023.
So it's got to be cutting edge stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And our goal today is to break it all down.
Nice.
Help you figure out how to use AI to seriously level up your UX game.
Love that.
And, minus all the hype and potential pitfalls.
The practical stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
I think a good place to start is with the why.
The why.
Yeah, like why should anyone care about AI and UX?
That's such a good point.
It's easy to get caught up in the buzz, but...
Right, but why should we actually invest our time and energy in this?
Exactly.
Well, Moran and Nielsen make a really compelling argument in the article.
Okay, I'm curious.
They say AI isn't about replacing UX jobs, but it's about making us better at them.
Okay, I like that.
Think about it. Boosting your productivity, improving the quality of your work,
Yeah.
and just staying ahead of the curve.
In a field that's constantly changing, right?
Exactly. Like UX is never standing still.
No, it's evolving all the time.
And they use this great metaphor in the article.
Okay, let's hear it.
They talk about AI as a sidekick.
Oh, I like that.
It's not the hero of the story,
Okay.
but it gives the hero superpowers.
Interesting.
So it lets us focus on all that human stuff.
The stuff AI can't do.
Yeah, things like creativity, strategy, big picture thinking.
And empathy.
Oh, especially empathy. One of the authors, right?
Yeah.
He has this law. It's his second law of AI.
Okay.
And it basically says, you won't lose your job to AI, but to someone who uses AI better than you do.
Oh, wow, that's a good one.
It's kind of a wake-up call, don't you think?
It is, yeah.
Like, AI itself isn't the threat.
Okay.
It's more like the threat is not knowing how to use it.
Right, falling behind.
Exactly. The real challenge is learning how to use this tool effectively.
To maximize its potential.
Yeah, to become that someone who's ahead of the game.
So it's all about skill development then.
It really is.
That makes total sense.
And actually, the article dives into how AI can benefit
Yeah.
UX professionals at different stages in their careers.
Oh, that's interesting.
So whether you're just starting out
Okay.
or you've got years of experience,
Yeah.
AI has something to offer.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, but here's the key point, and I think this is crucial.
It's okay. I'm listening.
Human judgment is still super important,
Right. AI isn't a complete replacement.
especially for experienced professionals.
Interesting.
It's almost like AI becomes this mirror reflecting your own skills.
What do you mean?
Well, the more experience you have,
Yeah.
the better you are at recognizing AI's limits
Okay.
and also refining its output.
It's like a collaboration then.
It really is.
So the output is only as good as the person guiding it.
Exactly. AI can generate tons of ideas,
Right. It can churn through stuff so
Yeah.
quickly.
but knowing which ideas are actually brilliant, that's where human expertise comes in.
It's like having a brainstorming session on hyperdrive.
Oh, I love that analogy.
But you need a skilled curator.
Yes. Someone to sift through it all.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
And then there's this whole other issue.
What's that?
AI hallucinations.
Hallucinations. Sounds a bit sci-fi.
I know, right?
But it's a real thing.
Yeah, a genuine concern.
So AI can hallucinate? What does that even mean?
Basically, it means AI can present false information,
Oh, wow.
but with total confidence.
As if it's completely true.
Yeah, and it's a side effect of how these systems learn.
So it's not intentionally lying,
Not at all.
but it can still lead to some pretty misleading outputs.
Absolutely, and that's why, especially for newer UXers,
Yeah.
it's crucial to double-check everything.
Don't just blindly trust it.
Right, like trust but verify should be our motto.
Especially when it comes to data and sources.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
AI is a powerful tool,
Yeah, no doubt.
but it can make mistakes, just like us humans.
Right. It's not perfect.
And speaking of tools,
Yeah.
the article recommends a couple of AI tools for those who want to get hands-on.
I'm always up for trying new tools.
So am I. They recommend ChatGPT and Midjourney.
Okay, good starting points.
Yeah, and specifically for ChatGPT, the paid version.
Makes a difference.
Yeah, it's apparently great for text-related tasks.
Interesting.
Like, think about crafting research plans.
Yeah.
Writing really in-depth interview questions. Even polishing your UX writing.
Oh, cool. So it can help us communicate better.
Exactly.
And what about Mid-Journey? What's that good for?
Mid-Journey is more visual.
Ah, okay.
It's like a powerhouse for creating visuals.
Nice. For those of us who are more visually inclined.
Exactly. Even if it does have a bit of a learning curve.
Ah, so there's a bit of a hurdle there.
Yeah, but the results can be seriously impressive, from what I've heard.
Worth the effort, then.
Definitely. And no matter which tool you're using,
Yeah.
mastering prompt engineering is super important.
Prompt engineering. Now, that's a new one.
I know, it sounds kind of technical.
Like you need to be an engineer or something.
Right, but it's not that complicated.
Okay, so what is it?
Basically, it's just about giving AI clear instructions.
Ah, okay.
You get the results you want.
I see.
Think of it like writing a really detailed brief.
Like giving it all the context it needs.
Exactly. The more context you give it, like user personas, the specific tasks, background information.
The more it understands what we're trying to achieve.
Exactly. The better the AI will understand your needs.
So it's not just about asking a question.
Right. It's not like a simple Google search.
It's about giving the AI all the pieces of the puzzle.
Yes. So it can actually help you solve it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And the article has some really cool tips for this.
Oh, like what?
Like, they suggest asking for multiple options
Okay.
to spark creativity.
Get those ideas flowing.
Yeah, and using techniques like accordion editing.
Accordion editing.
I know, another fancy term.
What does that even mean?
It's basically about expanding and contracting
Okay.
specific sections of the AI output. So
Interesting.
you're guiding the AI to go deeper in certain areas.
Like adding more details to a user journey or something?
Yeah, exactly. Or fleshing out a specific design concept.
I see.
So you're basically giving the AI feedback and it iterates.
Oh, that's cool. It's a back and forth process.
Exactly. And then there's apple picking.
Apple picking. What is it with these names?
I know, right? But it's actually a pretty simple concept.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's like a mix and match approach.
How so?
You might ask the AI to generate, say, multiple design concepts.
Okay.
And then you pick the best elements from each one.
Oh, interesting. To create this hybrid.
Yeah, this Frankenstein-like hybrid that combines the strengths of each output.
That's so cool. You're like the conductor of an AI orchestra
I love that.
Yeah.
Blending the best sounds from different instruments.
to create a masterpiece.
Exactly. And once you've found some prompts that really work,
Yeah.
they even recommend building a prompt library
Oh, that's smart.
so you can save time and keep things consistent across projects.
Love that idea. A little bit of organization never hurts.
No, it doesn't. Okay, so we've got the tools and the techniques down.
The foundation.
Now let's get specific.
All right, let's do it.
What are some UX tasks where AI can really shine?
The practical applications.
Yeah, and the article highlights a bunch of examples
I'm all ears.
across design, research, even content creation.
Okay, let's break it down.
So in design, for example,
Yeah.
you could use AI to rapidly prototype different UI layouts.
Oh, that would save so much time.
Right. Or even personalize the onboarding experience.
Based on user data, I imagine.
Exactly. Talk about saving time and creating those tailored experiences.
Wow, that's powerful stuff.
It is. And in research,
Yeah.
AI can help you analyze all that user feedback.
It's like having a research assistant who can analyze data at warp speed.
Yes. It can pinpoint those crucial insights.
Buried in mountains of data
Exactly. And it can even help you write those interview questions.
that uncover hidden needs and motivations.
That's so valuable.
It is. It's like AI is doing the heavy lifting for us.
It is. And for content creators,
Okay.
AI can help you write everything
Everything.
from microcopy to full-blown reports.
Wow.
It can even improve your UX writing.
To make it clear and concise.
Exactly. And user-friendly, of course.
So AI can be a writer's best friend.
It can be. And get this, the authors actually used AI
Oh, really?
to analyze feedback and create illustrations for the article we're discussing.
No way. They're practicing what they preach.
Exactly. It's a great example of how AI can be integrated into every stage of the UX process.
Like start to finish.
It really can. But, just like with any powerful tool, it's important to understand AI's limitations.
For sure. We can't get carried away.
No, we can't.
So what can't AI do? What are its weaknesses?
One big misconception the article tackles head on
Okay.
is this idea that AI will completely replace designers, researchers, even users.
Yeah, you hear that a lot these days.
Right. But Moran and Nielsen are pretty clear that this is just hype.
So AI is not going to take our jobs.
That's what they're saying, yeah.
That's reassuring, at least for now.
But why not? What can't AI do that humans can?
That's the big question.
It is. And I think it comes down to the fact that
Yeah.
AI can't truly replicate human empathy and understanding. Sure, it can analyze data,
Yeah.
but it can't really grasp those nuances of human behavior.
Right, those subtle things.
Exactly. Or predict how someone will react to a design in the real world.
Yeah, the human element is unpredictable.
It is. And so for now, at least,
Yeah.
there's just no substitute for observing real users.
Interacting with our designs in their natural environment.
Exactly. AI can definitely complement our insights.
But it can't fully replace them.
Right. It's a valuable tool, but not a replacement for human expertise.
I'm hearing that loud and clear.
And speaking of understanding,
Yeah.
a lot of UX professionals wonder, do we need to become AI experts to use these tools effectively?
That's a valid concern.
Like, do we need to go back to school and get a computer science degree?
I know, it can feel intimidating.
It can. But thankfully, Moran and Nielsen reassure us.
They do.
Yeah, they say you don't need a deep technical understanding of AI to apply it to UX.
Okay, that's good to know.
What's more important is understanding the core principles and knowing how to leverage AI's strengths while being aware of its limitations.
So we don't need to be coding neural networks.
No, thankfully not.
But is there any benefit to understanding the tech side a bit more?
They do suggest that even a basic understanding can be helpful,
Okay.
especially when you're communicating with developers
Yeah, that makes sense.
or navigating AI's limitations, or if you're tackling more complex projects.
Right, projects that involve things like machine learning.
Exactly, or natural language processing.
It's like speaking the same language.
Exactly. You understand the possibilities and the potential pitfalls.
And if someone wants to level up their AI knowledge, where do they start?
They actually offer some fantastic resources in the article.
Really? Like what?
They mention everything from free online courses,
Okay, that's accessible.
like the crash course on YouTube,
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
to more comprehensive paid programs.
So there's a range of options.
It's all about finding what works best for you, finding the right learning path. Exactly. And in a field that's changing as fast as AI.
Oh, yeah, it's moving so quickly.
Staying updated is crucial, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, it's easy to fall behind.
New tools and techniques are popping up all the time.
It's like trying to drink from a fire hose.
I know, right? So how do we avoid drowning in information overload?
That's the million-dollar question.
What are some practical ways to stay ahead of the curve?
Well, luckily, they offer some advice on that, too.
They do. Okay, I'm all ears.
They recommend subscribing to some insightful newsletters.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like the Nielsen Norman Group's newsletter.
Okay, for general UX insights.
Yeah, and Jakob Nielsen also has a newsletter specifically on AI and UX.
Oh, wow. So he's really focused on this.
He is, and then there's Maginative, which is more focused on general AI news.
Okay, so we can get a broader perspective.
Exactly. And then there's Ethan Mollick's newsletter, which explores AI applications in business.
Business. That's a crucial area for UX, right?
Absolutely, it's all connected.
So it's like having a curated feed of AI wisdom,
Delivered right to your inbox.
keeping you up to date on all the latest trends and developments.
Exactly.
And they also recommend following influential figures in the AI and UX space on LinkedIn.
Oh, good idea. Building your network.
Yeah, and learning from those who are really shaping the field.
It's about being part of the conversation.
Yes. Learning from the best and contributing your own unique perspective.
That's a great way to stay engaged.
It is. So with all this in mind, what do Moran and Nielsen want us to do with all this knowledge?
What's the call to action?
Their message is super clear.
Okay, I'm ready.
Start experimenting with AI in your UX work today.
Today. Like right now.
Yeah, like even in small, manageable ways.
Don't wait for the perfect moment.
No, don't wait for the perfect tool or anything.
Just dive in and start building those skills.
Exactly. The earlier you start,
Okay.
the more proficient you become, and the better prepared you'll be to navigate this whole new world.
It's like any new skill, practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But as we've been discussing, it's crucial to approach AI with a critical eye.
Right, it's not a magic bullet.
It's a powerful tool,
Yeah.
but it can't replace our human judgment,
Okay.
our creativity, or empathy.
Those are still human domains.
For now, at least.
So embrace the possibilities AI offers,
Yeah.
but never lose sight of the human element at the heart of UX design.
Well said.
That's a great reminder.
It is, and I think that's a perfect place to wrap up for now.
Okay, sounds good.
We've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our AI for UX deep dive,
It's been a great overview so far.
and I'm really excited to continue this exploration with you in the next part.
I am too. There's still so much to uncover.
Definitely. So stay tuned for part 2,